Good afternoon. Back on the trail again. On my own. Bit of peace and quiet after the Christmas rush. It's the 28th of December, so Christmas is over and done with. So it's nice to get back out for a alone time. Get back to basics. We're in a little place called Cattlewade, which is right next to Manningtree. Level crossing, you can see it flashed in the distance there. That's Manningtree crossing. That's the A137, the road. So back goes all the way to Ipswich eventually. Car is parked at a little village over there called Lawford, near the white building near Lawford service station. We've walked down and across, car's about a quarter of a mile away, so that's not far. We're going to follow this trail. This river here is it's part of the River Stour, the Essex Stour. This is the tidal part of it. This goes up and down with the tide, this bit. There's another one, can't see it from here at the moment, but there's another one further on, just past it, which is the non-tidal part. Now this part they eventually meet at a weir. I actually camped near the weir before. There was a kayak. The bit where I'd normally launch the kayak is not far from here. It's not far from where them houses are over in the distance there. But today I'm doing it by foot. Might not be the best idea because it's quite boggy. But we'll get going. We've only got about, I think it's about an hour, 3/4 of an hour to an hour's walk. Still got a bit of light as well, so it's good. I've never actually walked this path. It looks well trodden by the path. It's a good place to explore because basically there's no more houses until you get to Flatford, which is several miles away. But we're not going that far up. But you can walk all the way to Flatford from here if you want to. You've got Manningtree just over there. There's Manningtree railway station. Someone wants to do this as a walk, you can park at that railway station, and there's trails that lead through these fields and eventually end up almost where we're going. So there's another nice walk with easy parking. It's not very cheap to park overnight though, so it's not ideal for camping. But if you're just doing it for a few hours during the daytime, it'll be okay. We've got a basic setup tonight. Basic cooking. Nothing flash, just pot noodles with a chicken leg that we brought earlier. Cook breakfast in the morning. I just wanted to get out really. Get out in a bit of peace and quiet and get out in the country. It's very mild temperatures as well. I think it's about 8 or 9 degrees at the moment. It's very, very mild. I've only got this jacket on, so I don't have to carry it. Oop. A little bit slippy. There's a few natives. Got some swans on this part of the river as well. I know they frequent the other side because kayaked past them many times. Thought I'd give this a go. Still got a couple of hours of light left, lucky enough. enjoying it already. Catch up to you later. Right, we've reached the freshwater section. Gone up and round. Bit of a slog because it was boggy. Very boggy indeed, in fact. The water level is very high. To be honest, when I got here, I didn't really recognise it as the right river. I've never seen like this. I've never seen it as high as this before, but we have had a lot of rain. Just to show how high it is, this is the banks here. It doesn't normally sit this high at all. It's normally probably a good 3 to 4 feet lower. No worries though. Hopefully we'll still be able to find a space to stop. Reached the weir, running very high. You can't actually get over there because it's locked. Not actually sure where that goes. I think there's another footpath on the other side, so don't worry, it's not going over that way anyways. The river's running very nicely. We're going to go where I've been before with a kayak, to be honest. It's out of the way. No one actually comes down this way really because it doesn't actually lead anywhere. The footpath that we took is in the distance. You can see people going along it. But because this doesn't go anywhere, no one really comes down. So we have to find a space here. This is where I stopped with a kayak before, just here. Pulled out and left the kayak at the side and camped in this little spot here. Seems a good spot. Ground's firm. Big enough space to pitch the bivvy. We'll have to call this one the spot, I think. I've got a cup of soup on the go. Still only early, it's about 5 o'clock I think. Completely dark. There's a head torch providing the light. I've set up the tarp as a windbreak. I've changed that configuration before when I set the bed up. It's purely as a stop the breeze coming across, because there was a little bit of a breeze. Plenty of animal life out here. Plenty of bird life. Got the nice sound of the weir in the distance. It's quite pleasant. It's going to make it nice and sound for the falling asleep too. I'll get on this and have a hot drink. We'll make some dinner tonight, later. Right, with the last drink of the evening. Boiling more water. Got a hot chocolate with a decent dose of rum. Warms the cockles before going to bed. Been snacking on new nuts from Tesco's called Stockwells. Cheap ones. Taste as good as any other ones though. They're only 55p for that bag that size. Nuts are very good for camping, especially in the cold weather, because the protein and oil helps you stay warm. Although it is quite mild tonight, to be honest. Not cold at all. Our burner's keyed in. Takes a little while for it to kick in. When it does kick in, you see the little blue flames sitting out to the side, almost like a gas burner. It's just as effective. I tried a side-to-side comparison with one of these and gas, and it's very little in it, to be honest. It's all very convenient using a little mass burner. Nothing to go wrong, no moving parts. I have been using a better lighter though. I'll get it out and show you. Because in the mornings, now it's a lot colder, it needs a bit extra. I bought these on eBay, 2 of these, one's a spare. Little lightweight jet lighters. Tops pop off. Electronic ignition. Gets the burner going very nicely. And obviously because it's angled, you haven't got the flames shooting up your fingers while burning you. So it's good on all respects. Highly recommended. They're about £3 on eBay. Best to carry them in your pocket though. Like all butane, it doesn't work very well once it gets cold. Also, if you carry it in your pocket, it's okay. It's got a little lid so it can't accidentally go off anyways. Carry them in your pockets, it stays next to you then. Your body warmth will keep the lighter running. Like a lot of things in the cold, they just don't like the cold very much. Kettle's boiling. Bit of a rolling ball going on there. Oh, that smells nice, especially with the rum and the heat. People have often wondered how these used to be. These, even though it's been running for a while, they don't actually, these trangiers don't get warm on the sides of much at all. So literally just lift it off, put on the cap, and it's out, and that's it, simple as that. See? It's a bit warm to touch, but other than that, that's it. God. The mess in there can stay for the night. I empty it if I'm doing a longer trip, but they do have a rubber seal in there, so you can screw them down tight, and the mess will stay in there without spilling. Easy to use. I was very dubious about using mess burners when I first started, but completely converted now. I wouldn't use anything else. I've actually got rid of all my gas gear, so I know I won't use it again. I use this cook set for general camping, and a little one with the same burner for lightweight camping. And you've seen that in other videos because that's the one I used to use all the time before buying this. This is very light, but it is better if you want to do a bit of cooking, because obviously you've got the frying pan and the pans. It's still light, still packed into the burger and all okay. I'm going to drink this. It's giving off like strong smells with the rum. I'm going to have a few more nuts, and then I'm going to turn in. I think it's about 10 o'clock now. I've had a long day. I've been up on earlies, so I was up at 4. So should sleep tonight well. There's been a few animals around. I think the foxes and deer I can hear. We're going to alter the tarp as well. We'll make it into like a traditional tent shape, just in case there is a bit of rain. It's not. There's nothing forecast, but it is cloudy. But so just in case, basically move the two poles to the centre to create a traditional V shape. Crawl in bed and then fall asleep. And then I'll see you in the morning. Have a good one tonight if you're out and about. Good morning. Been treated with a stunning day. Sunset coming up over the distance there. Nice and warm in camp last night. Temperatures are quite mild though. It doesn't feel that cold. There's no sign of frost or anything like that in the morning. It's supposed to be cloudy today, but it looks like it's turned out to be really rather pleasant. Clouds are gone. I'll do a video on this at some point because I've modified it slightly. I've added an extra loop, carbon fibre loop to the foot end, and added Velcro tabs to the head end. I don't zip it up very often anymore. I just use the Velcro tabs so that way it stays open to allow good airflow. Tarp is dry, so the dew point last night was low. High, should I say, so there's no dew settled. Lovely sunset though. Sunrise, should I say. I'll get breakfast on the go. Got sausages, egg and a roll today. Let's get cooking. We'll actually break the camp down. That's in its daytime form now. I've pushed the sticks forward. I do like the basher. It's very versatile, very strong as well. Very strong tabs, strong eyes. At night, basically, I move this to here, make the pole lower, and then it creates a tent shape over the bivvy. I don't always use it. In the winter time, mostly do because otherwise you can get a heavy dew. Just saves the bivvy and condensation inside the bivvy. Makes it easier to pack up in the morning. Summertime's not necessary, but as we are in winter, condensation can be a bit of an issue. River's starting to wake up. I haven't seen the otter again. There was an otter come up on the bank just here yesterday. Took me by surprise. I didn't realise there was any otters in the river. I was feeding it bits of chicken, which he was gratefully taking. Been plenty of bird life this morning. Well, I'll go get breakfast on the go and I'll speak to you later. Alright, sun's well up now. A little bit late today, 9:30. It's normally well gone by now. Just been enjoying the area, to be honest. Chatting to somebody walking by with his dog. Can say goodbye to the river now because we're all packed up. Don't forget, leave no trace if you did go out. Even taking some other people's rubbish away today as well, because what the stuff that's been left behind before by a fisherman, by the looks of it. Bag's looking decidedly big today because I've got all my clothing packed in there because I've got too hot walking down, so, and it's mild now, so all my jacket and softy trousers and things are in there. Not as heavy as it looks, it's just bulky, that's all. Bulked out with soft stuff. We'll get going. From here, there's only about half a mile to Flatford in that direction, but we're going to be following the path all the way down there, and we'll end up in about 2 miles in that direction. It's about a 45-minute walk. A little bit boggy in places, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass. But other than that, I'll see you later. Next time you'll see me, it'll be back at the car. Say goodbye to the river. Next time I come here, probably be by the kayak in the summertime. It's ideal for the kayak. Normally the water's quite a lot lower. You just pull the kayak just here and camp basically where I was last night. Let's get going. Right, we're back at the starting field, not far from the bridge. That's where we go across the road to get to the car. Battery's coming to an end, so I'm going to be calling this video done. Hope you enjoyed the walk. Seeing Constable Country in all its glory in the winter, even though it feels like autumn. Massive sheep grazing field here. Tide's rising by the looks of it. I think the tide's about 2 o'clock today. It's now 10. We're gradually walking along. Can't see it anymore, but the non-tidal part's over there. That's the bit we were on last night, and that's the tidal section. Basically the weir that I videoed last night, and you'll see in the video, that's where this section joins the non-tidal section. It's been a good camp, really enjoyed myself. Had a lot of wildlife encounters, including the otter. Just had a fox come right close to me, come walking back as well, walking along the path. Very muddy path. And just a large male fox just darted right out in front of us. I think he was as startled just as much as I was. Sat there looking at us just for a couple of minutes, then darted off again. Didn't get a chance to get the camera out, unfortunately. I tried to get him to tempt him to stay, but he wasn't interested. It was a big old one, big old fox though, so it must be a male. Don't forget, if you like the video, subscribe, click like. Car's just behind that bridge over there, basically next to the buildings, so it's not far. Sheep are wondering what I'm talking to, I think. Yeah, the battery's about to die. It's on 1% by the looks of it. So we'll say goodbye. We'll see you in the next camp or sail.